The Whispering Woods obeyed only one law: never fall in love. For centuries, the forest kept its promise. Those who surrendered their hearts vanished without a trace, their names swallowed by roots, mist in moonlight. And yet, every 100 years, someone forgot. Far beyond the last village, where lantern trees glowed like fallen stars, the Whispering Woods waited in silence. The wind carried voices through the branches, soft and distant, as though the forest itself was breathing. Travelers avoided the woods. Stories warned of spirits hidden between the trees, of glowing figures watching from the dark, of people who entered searching for something and never returned the same. But one evening, as dusk painted the sky silver and blue, a lone traveler stepped onto the forgotten path. His name was Elian. He carried no map, no destination, only a quiet ache buried deep inside his heart. For months he had wandered from town to town, unable to explain the strange feeling pulling him forward. Every road felt wrong. Every place felt incomplete, until the whispers began. At first he heard them only in dreams, a soft voice calling his name through wind and rain, a melody drifting through darkness. And somehow, it led him here. The moment Elian crossed beneath the lantern trees, the forest awakened. Golden lights floated between the branches. The air shimmered with magic older than memory. Leaves rustled though there was no wind. The forest had chosen him. But the Whispering Woods were never empty. Hidden beyond the roots and moonlight lived a guardian spirit bound to the forest itself. Her name was Lira. She had watched over the woods for centuries, silent, untouched, alone. Her duty was simple: protect the forest, protect its secrets, and never, under any circumstance, love a human, because love carried a curse. Long ago, a guardian spirit broke the sacred rule and fell in love with a mortal traveler. The forest punished them both. The human vanished into shadow, and the spirit became part of the woods forever, trapped between life and legend. Since then, every guardian obeyed the ancient law, until now. Lira watched Elian from the darkness between the trees. She expected fear. Most humans trembled when they felt the forest breathing around them. But Elian only looked upward, staring at the glowing branches with wonder in his eyes. For the first time in centuries, Lira hesitated. Elian wandered deeper into the woods until he reached a silver lake hidden beneath enormous trees. The water reflected the stars even before night fully arrived. There he finally stopped walking. "I know someone is here," he whispered softly. The forest grew silent. Then a faint glow appeared beyond the lake. Lira stepped forward slowly, moonlight flowing across her silver hair like water. Her eyes shimmered with ancient light, both beautiful and sorrowful. Elian stared at her, speechless. For a moment, neither of them moved. The world itself seemed to pause. Then Lira spoke. "You should not have come here." Her voice sounded like wind through leaves. Elian swallowed nervously, but he could not look away. "I didn't choose this place," he admitted quietly. "It felt like the forest was calling me." Lyra's expression darkened. "The forest calls many people," she said. "Most are wise enough not to answer." But Elian stepped closer instead. "Who are you?" For the first time in centuries, Lira struggled to answer. No human had looked at her this way before. Not with fear, not with greed, but with recognition. As though he had been searching for her long before they met. "I am only a shadow of this forest," she replied softly. But Elian shook his head. "No," he whispered. "You feel real." The words struck her harder than they should have. Lira turned away quickly, her glow dimming. "You must leave before sunrise," she warned. "If you stay too long, the forest will never let you go." But Elian didn't move. Instead, he sat beneath the glowing tree beside the lake. For the first time in years, the ache inside his heart felt quiet. And somehow, that frightened Lira more than anything else. Night deepened across the woods. The lantern trees flickered softly like distant stars. Lira watched Elian from afar, trying to ignore the strange pull between them. She had resisted humans before. She knew what happened when guardians forgot the rules. But this time, resisting felt impossible. The forest sensed it too. A cold wind rushed through the branches. Trees groaned loudly in the darkness. The glowing lights dimmed one by one. Then shadows began to move between the trees. Faint silhouettes appeared in the mist. Lost souls wandering endlessly through the woods. Their whispers echoed through the night. "Leave, before it's too late." Elian stood quickly, unsettled by the voices surrounding him. "Who are they?" he asked. Lira stepped beside him, her expression filled with quiet sadness. "They are the ones who loved and never left." The spirits drifted between the trees like memories trapped in time. Some reached toward Elian as if warning him. Others simply watched in silence. "The forest remembers every broken promise," Lira whispered. Elian looked at her carefully. "And what happens," he asked softly, "if the rule is broken again?" Lyra's eyes lowered toward the glowing lake. For the first time in centuries, she did not know the answer.